Welcome to the Astroimaging Journey channel. Please enjoy the episode.
Hello and welcome back to my Astroimaging Journey channel. In this part, we're going to apply some HDR processing. So if we open up our HDR process icon, it's the HDRMultiScaleTransform Process, or just transform process rather. And let's expand these out so you can screenshot or pause the video and take notes on what I have to see if that'll work for you. If we reset it back to defaults, you can see the scaling function change to B3 spline. We want to apply it to the lightness that was checked. It's now unchecked. And we're going to let it determine what the lightness mask is rather than going and creating a mask and masking out areas that we don't want impacted. We're just going to let the tool do it. It seems to do a pretty good job. And then de-ringing is unchecked, and we want to make sure we check that since we have a fair amount of stars in the area that we want to process. And automatic didn't change. I don't think it was 6 and 1, so let's double click on that, reset our settings. Yeah, so we will let that be as it sits right here. We may make a couple of tweaks depending on how it looks, but we have our mask applied. Let's just make sure that's still good. Yep. We will hide that mask and we'll just apply it. Now this is like taking a sledgehammer to a nail. It may do too good of a job, but it doesn't look like it did too much, and that's good. So if we undo, you can just see right here inside the nebula, it changes a little bit. So after, before, after. Yeah, all right. Before, after. Just want to make sure I'm not getting any ringing. Don't like what it did to that star though. You see that right there? See how we got a fainter center? That's a problem with our mask. If we redo it, let's look out here. Yeah, so we need to adjust our mask. So let me go back and double check something and we'll be back. All right, so as we can see here, I am back and the star is much better protected now. What I had to do, so if we look at our star mask here, you can see some of these are fainter in regards to their brightness and how much they're going to mask out. And this one in particular and this one here really, that center point dimmed a little bit, and that's going to cause problems later on, especially when we get to the local histogram equalization and sharpening. So what I did was I went back to my star mask. So I undid my transformation. went back to my star mask, and this time I clicked binarize. And pretty much if it finds it, it's going to be either all on or all off. So it's either going to be white or black. And then I increased the smoothness to a 16 to give a contour, a fall off on the edges. And that yielded this image here. So you can see, let's shrink this one down. So if we put them side by side, you can see how dim these center regions are, and this one down here, and these are all nice and bright. So I then applied that mask, or that image as a mask, which better protected those stars. And then when I reran the HDRMultiScaleTransform, it protected those a lot better. So if we undo, you can see the nebula does change. We just get a little bit of definition. Yep, so I like that. So we'll leave that right there. We will call this one good. And next up, we'll be doing a little TGV denoising. So with that, I'm going to say thanks everybody for watching. Hope you found it informative. As always, clear skies, and have a good one.
Thank you for watching yet another video from the Astrometry Journey channel. Really appreciate your viewership. In our upper right, we have the latest video we've uploaded. In our lower right, we have what YouTube might think you would enjoy. And in the lower left is our subscription button. Please like this video, subscribe if you so choose. As always, clear skies, have a good one, and remember Duke.